Okay, guys, just two of us today. I'd like to start out this podcast by thanking our sponsor, Olipop. It's a drink that is good for your digestion, as it is delicious.
Because Cooper needs lots of help with digestion.
Olipop. Drink it.
Give it a sip. Give it a sip, brothers. And some sisters, I'm sure.
It's more of a sister's drink, it looks like.
Yeah, you get those vibes, but you try them and you're like, maybe I'm a sister.
I don't get those vibes.
Sometimes I think
don't get those vibes.
Just kidding. Yeah, maybe it is a sister drink. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I really just want to get real philosophical for a second.
Okay.
I was sitting there at work, cold, and I was lifting these people up on top of these asphalt tanks, and I was thinking of this. I thought of this question that came into my head.
Oh shit, would have been real happy with
No,
that.
they had harnesses on.
Oh, okay.
Harnesses on and a certified man basket.
Nice.
I am a certified forklift driver, so we were all good there, of course.
Just flexing on everyone out
Dude,
here.
I'd pull out the certification, but it's hanging on my wall.
Oh.
But anyway, I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, what is more difficult? To have the life of someone's life in your own hands, or put your life in someone else's hands? Does that make sense? For example,
Explain yourself.
What is scarier? You're on a cliff. You're on top of the cliff, and I'm hanging off the cliff. And now I jump up, grab your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And now my life is in your hands. What's scarier? Me, who's hanging off the cliff, and where I'm putting my trust and my life in your hands, or you, who now has another life in your own hands, right? What's scarier? What's a bigger burden?
I think the guy hanging.
Really?
Well, at least for me, I feel like I'm on top. I'm just yanking that boy up. But I've been bulking up lately, so
But
I don't know if I trust a lot of people to pull me up.
But I don't mean that situation in specific.
Oh, okay.
Let's think about like it's like I say, hey, I'm gonna die, but I trust you to save me.
Uh-huh.
Is that worse, or is it, I know you're gonna die, but trust me, I can save you? What's more heavy of a burden? Who has the heavier burden? The person who claims they can save someone, or now they have life in their hands, or someone who needs to be saved?
I think for me, it is having someone else in charge of my life. That'd be scarier for me.
Really?
I don't trust a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah.
I
The trust in humans is just
going straight down the toilet,
gonzo. Yeah, so
Really? Well,
I don't know if I'd have much faith in me surviving.
but obviously you'll be putting your faith faith into someone you trust. So let's say it's me. You don't trust me.
I'd trust you.
Okay, good. Okay, good. But what I'm saying, I think for me, it would be harder to have someone else's life in my hands. Like, that's scarier. Because, if I mess up, I've ruined this person's life. Like, they're dead, probably. And it's going to be my fault. And then all the repercussions that come from that, oh, frick. But if I'm the guy who needs to be saved, it's like, if I die, it's like, oh well.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, this might be my toxic overconfidence. I'm like, I don't think they're dying. I'm like, oh, they're chilling. I got them.
Okay,
So,
fair enough. That answered my question.
yeah,
All right, fair enough.
that's it.
Because I was thinking real about Jesus lately.
Good old Jesus.
And, man, I can't even imagine the pressure he was under, man. Can you?
Well, I think he knew what he had to do.
I know, but,
I don't know if it was pressure, but just freak, I got to do this.
dude,
He probably wasn't looking forward to it.
he bled from every pore because of the pressure, dude. All those sins.
It's true.
Every pore.
I think I'm thinking a different type of pressure, like pressure mentally.
Like game-winning shot
Yeah,
pressure.
like game-winning shot pressure.
Speaking of that, dude, holy freak, my bracket has been the worst thing I've ever created in my life.
Dude, fuck that. That is actually, I've been pissed off lately, and that's what started it all.
Bracket, huh?
Was the damn bracket. I was real confident. I entered that entered the Epic Outdoors Bracket Challenge.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of hunters. There's only a couple hundred people in there, and the winner got a spotting scope. So I like my odds. Like, these guys probably, they don't know what the first thing about basketball. Yeah, so I go through there. I pick Kansas. Like, Kansas is going back to back. And they lose in the damn second round.
Well, guess what? Guess you know who was in my finals?
I know you listened to me about Texas A&M.
And I was like, Cooper's like, oh, Texas A&M, they got that dog in them.
Dude, fuck Texas A&M.
They got that dog in them. Houston, they suck. They're a bunch of just wusses. But Texas A&M, they got that dog in them.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, I trust Cooper. Like, I don't follow. Like, I like sports. I love sports. I like watching sports. I like playing sports. I'm not good at any of it. Watching, playing, or analyzing, obviously. So I'm like, okay, I'll trust Cooper. Like, he's pretty good at this kind of stuff. So Texas A&M, all right, I'll pick him pretty far. You know what? No, I'm gonna put him in the finals. Number 9 team to the finals. Yeah, that's pretty ballsy. But I'm like, I'll trust Cooper. I'm gonna trust him. They got that dog in him.
Dude,
like,
I didn't even put him in the finals.
So the other side of the bracket, I'm like, kind of had to figure this out for myself, and I was kind of figuring, and I was like, you know what? I like Virginia because I like that they have swords in their little logo. It's kind of cool. I like orange, the color orange. Like, I like Zach Bryan, something in the orange. So I like something in the Virginia orange. I think they're gonna go to the finals.
Dude, I knew Virginia didn't have that dog in them, man.
Dude, you do not know who has.
They lost the 16th. Okay, I was wrong about Texas A&M.
Yes.
But hear me out. The experts, they were all saying Texas A&M was going far. Against top 25 teams, they only lost they were well above 500 against top 25 teams.
Yeah.
Like I think they beat Alabama, which is like the number 1 seed overall during the regular season.
Yeah.
It's like they got that dog in them. But apparently, they got that damn Chihuahua in them.
They got that dog, but it's just a Chihuahua, dude.
They lost first.
Got a damn Yorkie in there.
Yeah, I had them go in the Final Four too, but freak those guys.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
freak Kansas. I thought they were better. Freak Gonzaga, man.
Yeah, that one was a rough one too.
I watched that last night. I thought TC was going to pull it out. And that freaking Timmy guy.
Yeah.
I just want to grab him by the freaking mustaches and slam him into a table or something.
What kind of table?
Dude, I don't know. This little table right here or something.
Dude, we need this table. Let's hold our microphone.
He has that gay little handlebar mustache.
Dude, I'm sure it's cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous, but that's why I don't like him, because I'm jealous of it.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
he kind of destroyed TCU, so it pissed me off.
You like TCU, huh?
I do like TCU.
Horny frogs, right?
Go Frogs. Go Frogs.
Shut your ass, Cooper.
Yeah, whatever.
What do you never even been to Texas?
Yeah.
And you're not Christian.
What? How am I not Christian?
You're a Mormon,
And
dog.
I've been to...
You haven't been to Texas, and you're not Christian.
I've been to Dallas, and I am Christian, contrary to what all these other idiot Christians say.
All right,
Just
whatever you
kidding,
say,
taking it
man.
back. You other Christians aren't idiots.
Dude,
Just the ones that say Mormons aren't Christians. You guys.
no, there's a lot of Christians out there that actually piss me off, and I wanted to talk about this. You know, this is something that's pissed me off lately. So I'm a guy. I like finding these like companies that not very many people know about, and I like shirt apparel brands, right? And I like getting their stuff. And a lot lately, I've been on the kick of getting like Christian gym apparel, or just Christian apparel in general. Right, and there's some really cool stuff on there on a lot of these websites. But there's some websites, dude. There's some of these Christian apparel brands.
I've seen them.
That are just absolutely raping people's wallets in Jesus' name, dude.
Can we name drop them?
Dude, you can name drop them.
3 nails.
Dude, three
nails.
nails.
Why are you selling shorts for $80?
In Jesus' name, dude.
Freak you guys.
And so, I don't know if Jesus is... Oh, sorry. I don't know if 3 nails, like if they does their revenue or the proceeds go to a good cause. Do you know if they do or don't?
I don't know.
Because I know there's a lot of them that don't, right? And I was looking, I don't even remember the name of the brand, but there was a $75 sweatshirt with a cross on it that said something about Jesus and a scripture. Cool sweatshirt. $75. And it was on sale. 10% off, okay? And I'm like, okay. And I looked on this website. Like, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool Christian apparel. But, dude, there's nowhere where I could see the proceeds go anywhere good, anywhere beneficial to a church. It doesn't say anything where it goes. So it's going in someone's pocket. And so it's like, how dare someone profit off of Jesus' name? Like, that's terrible. Like, can you imagine what Jesus would say about that?
I mean, I'm okay with them, like, making a little money off it. you know, kind of cool, like spreading the word, you know.
Yeah.
Putting Jesus' name on some stuff, some scriptures. Like, yeah, I'm okay if they're, even if they're making decent money, you know, if it's kind of going along with what these other companies are charging. But when you're charging like twice as much as even like Gymshark and these other fitness apparel companies just to sell something with Jesus' name on it, that's straight freaking retarded.
Dude, it's so mentally handicapped, dare I say it. It just, like, there's a few, don't get me wrong, but there are a few good ones out there. Like, I have a few shirts from Hope Outfitters. Have you heard of them?
Just what you told me.
They've got some super cool stuff, and all of it, and I'm not just saying they pocket, according to their website, all revenue goes to something like some kind of organization. Mm-hmm. A lot of it goes to the Operation Underground Railroad as of late, which is really cool. You know, I'm super into Operation Underground Railroad, which they got some cool apparel too if you guys want to check it out. But so yeah, it goes to good places. It's all ethnically sourced, so you're not having all these slaves in Pakistan or whatever, wherever they may be, building these in these sweatshops, making these sweatshirts for $1 a day.
So, I always wondered what those little guys, you know, they're stuck in China in a little freaking box, getting covered with who knows what, making these sweatshirts. I guess not so much the Jesus ones, but like this gay Black Lives Matters. Freak Black Lives Matter, by the way.
Black lives do matter, but the organization itself,
that you're terrorists.
Screw you.
Terrorist organization.
Yeah.
But anyway, you got some little Chinese guy working on these things.
Yeah.
Just pumping them out. Black Lives Matters. And he's stuck in a little chain to a little tree in China making these for him.
I know, dude.
He's like, what is the meaning of life, man?
Are you asking me what the meaning of life is?
No, I'm just probably what the little Chinese man is wondering. He's making these sweatshirts. End hate. They made Asian Lives Matter one. What's the little Chinese man thinking when he's making an Asian Lives Matter shirt and he's stuck in a little sweatshop?
Your dude breathing smoke and fumes all day.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I don't know what they're actually going through. I don't actually know their conditions, but I've heard
I don't think they're very good.
It can't be very good.
Dude, that gotta be a kick to the nuts when you're making Asian Lives Matters shirts.
And you're Asian.
And you're Asian working in a sweatshop in China.
Yeah, dude. Screw China. If you're listening to this, go screw yourselves. You guys suck. Yeah, you guys aren't that cool. Like, honestly, would roundhouse kick you in the face. Like, I don't care. Screw you guys. But that's like, China sucks.
Yeah.
I hate China.
China
sucks. You see that Trump's getting arrested or something?
No. Is he real? What's he getting arrested for?
He's supposed to be getting arrested tomorrow or something like that.
Oh.
For, from what I understand, bribing some kind of porn star about something. I don't even know.
I think it's fake news, man.
It probably is fake news.
It's fake news.
Yeah, but I think he actually is going to jail.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I think it's supposed to be tomorrow.
Because Andrew Tate's in jail still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He hasn't been convicted of anything yet.
Yeah, well, people, you can throw anyone in jail. It's the Salem witch hunts again. You are guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as innocent until proven guilty anymore. We are back in the old times where we're hunting down witches and chopping their heads off, even though they're most likely innocent. That's the culture we live in, folks.
Well, it's not even. It's like hunting down good people and chopping their heads off.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even like the witches were like, oh, we think witches are bad. It's like, oh, we're going to hunt down this good guy that's doing good things and off with your freaking head.
Yeah, dude, I don't get it. This culture we live in. Frick, dude, we need more bullies. We need more bullies. Like,
bring back bowling. Oh, speaking of bowling, these furries. Saw something about furries.
Is that what pissed you off when you walked in the house today?
No, I'll get to that. That's the last thing I'll talk about. It pissed me off.
Oh, freak. Okay.
But anyway, the furries. You know, they think they're animals.
Right.
I think kids should bully them in school. Someone needs to tell them what they're doing is freaking stupid.
No, I agree.
But they think they're animals. Why don't we have a furry season? October 1st through the 10th. You think you're an animal? We'll start handing out tags for you. Furry season.
Well, you'll know they're
around through the trees.
You know, but the one thing about being a furry, they won't have a problem getting their vaccinations.
No, dude, animals don't get vaccinated, man. Hate to break you furies out there.
Dude, they get vaccinated.
Not wild animals, man.
That's true.
I haven't seen a furry be a cow or something.
But is a furry a wild animal or is it like a pet?
Dude, I think so. I saw some chick, she was like a fox or something. I haven't seen any furry be a cow.
Dude, I want a fox
dog.
Dude, if a fox comes in, a furry fox, can I shoot it?
Bro, I think they'd throw you in jail for that one, man.
But I would shoot a fox if it came into my yard.
That's a good point. That's what the point I'm trying to make, man.
Like, what if a furry is like a duck
Or a deer.
or a deer? Like,
See some little furry out there with antlers on.
if they can legally classify as that, can I shoot them?
170-inch furry out there, man.
I'll hang that on my wall, bro.
Get that boy taxidermied.
You know, I've been consciously trying to be more positive in my life, and this podcast is not showing for it at all right now.
Okay, last thing that pissed me off,
Okay,
and we'll
what?
be positive.
All right, what?
I saw an Instagram video today. Instagram reel.
Oh.
The stupid lady hiking out in the woods. And she's eating an orange peel. Or she's eating an orange. She's not eating the peel. She peels the orange. And puts the peel back in her backpack. And then just writes this big rant saying people need to pack out their fruit peels.
What?
Not only their garbages, but she says it's terrible for you to throw like orange peels or banana peels or apple cores on the ground because it takes like years to decompose or whatever. Which is straight bullshit.
Dude, it's literally, if an animal doesn't eat it, it's going straight into the soil for nutrients.
No, that's what she's saying. She's like, it's bad for the animals,
No,
too.
it's not. No, it's not.
Exactly. Yeah, she's saying, if you feed animals, they get used to humans. Yeah, if you're feeding them damn orange peels for every meal of their life.
And you're hand feeding them.
Yeah.
That's different if you're hand feeding them.
Yeah, you throw orange peel out in the trees, banana peel, that thing's going to decompose in like a week or two.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
Yeah,
that's
so
stupid.
That pissed me off, too.
That does piss me off, actually.
Lady's an idiot.
What's her name?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You know Joey Swole?
Is he swole?
He's a pretty big guy, yeah. But he's about gym positivity, the gym positivity guy.
Is his real name Swole?
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen him.
Joey Swoles. He like goes, like it's been a trend lately for girls to film their asses in the gym, and then like you'll catch the occasional guy catching a glance.
Yeah. And
then they like put on TikTok and call the guy a pervert and like a creep or whatever.
I'll say the guys got leper hand on that one. They came back hard.
Well,
Like, I've seen all the videos like it's a girl doing that, and then a guy will just like put on goggles or something, or like put a shirt over his eyes.
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Like,
See,
freaky
exactly.
girls,
People
yeah.
are mocking that, right?
Yeah.
But this guy Joey Swoles, he's all about gym positivity, and he like breaks down these videos and pretty much calls these girls attention seekers, and like it's like he's a good guy. Gym positivity. Joey Swoles. I like to have him on the podcast as our audience still grows in number by the week. I mean, I think he'd be a good podcast guest. Joey Swoles.
Speaking of gym people, what's your beef with C-Bomb, man?
I don't have
What is your beef with
C-Bomb?
I need you to stop hating on C-Bomb.
You know I love C-Bomb. Did you not read my DM today about C-Bomb?
Yeah, and I think you're racist against Canadians.
No.
That's
Well, yeah, maybe I am.
You're damn racist.
You just told me you lived in Canada. You said you don't like Canadians.
They aren't my favorite, but
I didn't even realize
like
C-Bomb
them.
was Canadian until now.
I like them more than they are bad.
You know,
I like them more than French people.
Well, yeah, French people suck.
Yeah, so.
But you know the reason I don't like that. No, I like C-Bomb. I actually love C-Bomb.
Okay.
I told my wife today. I'll show you the text after. She said we were talking about her lesbian crushes and my gay crushes, and my two guys were C-Bomb and Chris Hemsworth. I kid you not.
You got gay crushes, man.
My beef with C-Bomb, not even my beef. Come on, you know you have a little bit of a crush on C-Bomb.
Not a crush.
What would you call it?
I look up to the mans.
Yeah,
he's a great class guy.
So
in a world filled with so much negativity and people like interviewing porn stars and like making that okay, I think C-Bomb stands for great things. It's a great role model.
Steroids are a great thing.
I'd love to have dinner with the man.
Steroids are a great thing.
It's better than a lot of things.
That's true. No, I don't think
Better than
steroids are actually that bad. I mean,
like, yeah, I'd never take them. They got bad. What's like side effects?
yeah.
But like,
But I don't care if people do
yeah,
it.
do it. We'll do whatever you want.
But it does suck for someone that's like natural to like that works their ass off in the gym, and then you have a guy on steroids that probably does like a third of what you do. And
Yeah, you can't flex on natural guys.
No.
The natural guys are better.
Yeah. Amen. Where was I going? Oh, okay. Not even my problem with C-Bomb. My observation about C-Bomb is his lisp drives me nuts.
Okay, you need to apologize to C-Bomb right
C-Bomb, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I actually am sorry because like what you said about C-Bomb is 100% true. He's a positive dude. He's a hardworking guy. He's a good masculine figure. Just good guy overall. So I take it back. I'm gonna stop judging your list because I actually, I've looked up to see about him a long time.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Great guy. Got married recently.
Does. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Chris.
Congrats.
If you see this, congrats.
Proud of you guys. You guys are changing the fitness world, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We need more people like that in the fitness world.
They are.
We've got too many softies in the fitness world. That
I looked up to. I'll go into this. Bradley Martin. I used to think he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
But the more I listen to him, I just don't think he's spreading a good message.
I think he's in a spot in his life right now where he's getting too caught up in the fame and the clout and the...
He's getting too caught up in the modern world.
Yeah, see, because I think Bradley Martin is a huge reason I started going to the gym. Like, because I've watched him since I was young. Mm-hmm. And I've noticed that too. Like, I used to look up to him a lot because I used to think he's like super cool. But I used to think he's kind of... I don't know, just like you said, like kind of interviewing porn stars, and I don't understand the world's infatuation with it, like making porn stars like celebrities now.
No,
right?
they're gross. Any porn stars out there, you're gross and disgusting.
Yeah, like have some respect for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, how does it make you feel that your grandpa can hop on the freaking porno site and watch you do horrendous things? How does that make you feel? Me, if I was putting my pee on the internet for anyone to watch, including my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, my aunt, my cousin, my bishop, whoever it may be, and they can see my balls. Dude, I cannot fathom that.
Yeah.
Good for you for making a lot of money. But I'm just going to say, like, that money's not going to count for a lot when you're burning in heck. Was that too rough?
I don't think they'll burn in hell, man.
I take that back. I don't think they'll burn in hell, but I do think it's dirty money.
It is very dirty money.
I think it's very dirty money.
And I don't think we should be making porn stars a celebrity. It's a gross, disgusting profession.
Gross.
And, we should not be idolizing porn, teaching these kids to idolize porn stars like we are.
And I'm not here judging porn stars. Well, maybe I am.
I am judging them.
You're
guys
judging
suck.
them? Because I will say, if I were to meet a porn star, I would treat them no differently than I would treat any of my friends.
No, we treat them all with respect.
I would treat them just like Jesus told me. Mm-hmm. Love them, love my neighbor.
Yeah.
Right? But that doesn't mean that I have to think what they're doing is correct or right or, in the ballpark of being moral.
Not moral at all.
No.
But yeah, if I met one on the street and they're like, "Hi, how are you?" I'd be like, "Good. How are you doing? Nice to meet you."
Yeah.
Have a good conversation with
I'd
them.
have a good conversation. I'd be like,
Be kind.
I would even be like, "Hey, me and my wife, we're gonna go grab something to eat. You want to come?"
Yeah.
Like, I would share a meal with them.
Exactly.
Jesus ate with sinners and publicans or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
So on my mission, I had a guy, Steven Lanhoff.
Steven.
He's a good guy. He's a great guy, actually. But I don't know exactly his political standings, but everyone told me, and he's kind of told me too, but he's a Democrat.
Okay.
And he's actually studying political science. So he's like a Democrat.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy. He's not like purple hair, yell in your face about your whatever your ideas. He's a good guy. But I remember we were doing a Zoom call on our mission, and he was reading, and when he was reading the Bible about the publicans, he accidentally said Republicans, and everyone's like, "What the freak?" And my mission president's like, "Elder Lenhoff," and not everything's about politics, buddy. And it was just a joke.
Always a missionary.
Yeah, it was
also
a missionary.
A young guy. Oh.
Yeah, he's our age. He's really cool though. He's like, he's a really good guy. Steven Lenhoff.
Good guy.
He's a good guy.
I think there's some more good guys popping up in this kind of the fitness world. I've been getting into Alex Eubank lately.
I like Alex Eubank.
I think he's a good Christian guy.
You did not like Alex Eubank at first.
I didn't. I'll be
honest.
And
I did.
I apologize, Alex.
I said, dude, Alex Eubank is a stud. And you're like, "Yo, he sucks. He can only bench 285. He's a bitch." And I was like,
yeah.
No, dude, trust me. He's cool. He's a Christian. Like, he's got a really good testimony. Cool guy.
You know what? It takes a big man to admit when he's wrong. And I'll admit I'm wrong about this one.
You were wrong.
He's a good guy. I think he's spreading a good message.
I think so too.
Great guy.
You know, look, we were talking about this the other day, like him and the Trent twins. The Trent twins are a little more intense, obviously.
I still think
They
mean well.
And I think they mean well.
Yeah.
And like they'll be full on like
Alex is a great influence. I think they're living together.
Yeah, I think Alex is like their mentor in the like of maturity.
I saw him on,
he's the older brother of the two, man.
I follow one of the Trent twins on Instagram, and I think Alex's dog like went in his room the other night. It was like 2 a.m. He was just making a video of Alex's dog. And he's like scratching or whatever, won't let him go to sleep. He's like, "What the F are you doing, man? Get out of my room."
But they're cool because I think they'll be like, dude, I don't know everything about this, right?
Yeah, I don't know him very well.
And
I've just seen I'm new.
No, what I'm saying is like they say that, right? Like they'll be lifting and doing this. Like I don't know if it really works. Like I do it, I like it, feels like it works. Like they'll be the first to admit that, it seems, right? And obviously it works because they're literally physical specimens.
Yeah, and then you have, I love those guys for that exactly. Mm-hmm. Look great. Obviously what they're doing is working, but they don't claim to know everything.
They're humble.
Yes, and then you got fat chicks. Freaking fat chicks.
Fat chicks.
That claim to go to the gym 24/7. They're like, oh yeah, I just live in the gym. And then they're telling you how to do everything. I'm like, you're freaking fat.
It's like
what are you doing?
It's like the personal.
You don't know.
It's like the personal trainer that doesn't look like they've touched a weight in their whole life, but they'll give you a whole regimen, they'll do your nutrition coach and everything, but they don't look like they've touched a weight in their life. It's like the same thing.
Yeah, like some of those guys, sure, they might know what they're doing. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But we played both played baseball, so I want to understand this. I don't really want to take hitting lessons from a guy or have someone critique my swing if they never played baseball before. Or they don't even know how to swing themselves.
Right.
And fat chicks, I don't think they know what they're doing in the gym.
But let me play devil's advocate here.
Okay.
An argument is to be made that sometimes people aren't the best players, but they're good coaches.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Like, for example, the Jazz coach, great coach, but I don't think he played in the NBA.
That's why I said like never swung a bat. Like some of these guys, like this guy, like yeah, he has.
Like you have to have at least a foundation.
Yeah. And these large women, these large women, I'll say.
Dude, that's something.
I don't think they even have the foundation.
They probably have too much foundation. They got a pretty big base there, brother.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I really hate? I hate this whole body positivity thing. I know I'm probably beating a dead horse.
Dude, we're going to get canceled so fast.
This has been a bad podcast. Every time it's just me. Our last podcast was just me and you. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
We started to get a little spicy. But I'm having fun. This one's fun. I'm having fun, though. But anyway.
We're going to have to go to Rumble with Andrew Tate after
Dude, we might. I think on Spotify we'll be all right. There's some pretty sketchy stuff on Spotify.
Okay, good.
But Apple Podcast, too. YouTube is the only thing that scares me a little bit. But if we get off YouTube, it gives a freak, dude. We'll go to Rumble.
Yeah.
But YouTube, please have us on. We'd love to stay on. Great platform. Anyway, dude, I watched this TikTok. And I think I was showing you it. Mm-hmm. This chick's, what would you call it? A panis? A fupa?
It's a fupa, man. Call it what it is.
Did you see that? You know what video I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't appreciate you bringing
that
this. That was the most disgusting,
I need to talk about this.
Disturbing thing
I need to talk about
I've ever seen in my life.
I need to talk about
The viewers
this.
don't deserve it.
They need to know
They don't deserve it.
They need to know the things my eyes have seen.
I'm still scarred.
So, let me set the scene for you guys. This chick is in the kitchen. You can only see half of her body. And you can tell she's a chubby chick. You can tell. But the video portrays that she's facing the sink doing dishes. And then her husband walks in, and in the shot, you can only see what appears to be a behind or a buttocks of a particularly large woman, right? Which is this guy's wife. And this dude's a skinny dude. Mm-hmm. Like, well, I stalked their TikTok. He used to be really skinny, like a good-looking dude, right? A little bit chubbier now. He probably got some food poisoning from sexual intercourse, just like Theo says,
Yeah.
Anyway, he comes in and he's like, "Hey, honey," and then you hear her say, "Hey, honey, I'm just doing dishes. What's up?" And he stops, he's on his phone, stops, turns and looks to what appears to be a buttocks, goes ahead and slaps that thing, says, "Damn, girl, have you gotten thicker?" And then the woman steps into the picture, right? Into the shot, and says, and she was facing him. You just couldn't see her face. So what appeared to be a buttocks of a fat chick was her fupa.
Yeah, that's
her penis.
That is disgusting.
Her stomach area of just goo, right? And she's like, wrong side.
TikTok, freak you.
Gosh.
You ban anyone that mentions the word Andrew Tate, and you allow that. I am literally scarred for life because of you. And there's children younger seeing this.
I drink a cup of water that happens to be on fire, and they shadow ban our account.
Yeah.
What? Are you kidding me? I've seen people get shot on TikTok. I've seen legit people get shot on TikTok. And I'm getting banned because my cup is on fire.
It's Chinese, man. Chinese.
How, like, that's wholesome content, drinking water out of a flaming cup.
That is.
Wholesome content.
Anyway, I got something to say to these body positivity liberals so they don't get pissed off.
Let them have it.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, body positivity is a joke. If you're fat, don't be fat. Get unfat.
Yeah.
But don't come at me for saying not to be fat and being fat's bad because I love you guys. Again, I probably don't love you guys.
No, like you love them in a brotherly sense, right?
In a brotherly sense, sure. I want the best for you fats out there, okay? And the best for you is to lose weight.
Yeah.
So, okay, tell me what's better.
Okay.
You got a fat friend, man. He's
here.
mega fat.
Oh.
I'm not fat, man.
Anyway, yeah.
You got a fat friend. What's better? Taking him to McDonald's every day, be like, you know what, man? No, you're awesome. You look great. And just lying straight to his face. Taking him to McDonald's. Just feeding him full of BS. Or being like, hey, man, listen. You're a little chunky. No, I care for you. I want the best for you. Why don't you come to the gym with me? Start coming to the gym with me. Lose a few pounds. You'll feel better. You'll be healthier. You'll live longer. You'll have a better life. I think that's 100 times better than just being like, oh, you look great, queen, even though you're 400 fetching pounds.
Yeah. I don't think it's bad to, hype up your friends. Right? I don't think it's bad to say like, hey, like you're looking good. You're looking good.
Yeah.
But you can say that when they're like trying, right?
Yeah.
You can say that when, okay, let's say I have a friend and she's struggling with body positivity, like in the real sense of body positivity, she's struggling with herself.
Because there are lots of girls that do, and they might still look good.
But that's what I'm trying to say is what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say?
I think I know what you're trying to say.
How do I put this in words? Like, there's a fine line, but you shouldn't accept it.
When they're physically unhealthy, that's not positivity.
Exactly. And so you should be like, hey, I saw a thing a while ago. It's definitely a Pinterest-esque board type quote, but it's like, it says like, you should work out because you love your body, not because you hate it, right? So that's body positivity, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Work out because you love your body, right? It's a gift from God himself, and you want to feel good, and you want to live longer, and you want to play with your grandkids. Hell, you want to play with your kids. You want to go run, right? You want to be able to do these things. So you want to
You want to ride roller coasters.
Dude, that's a big thing, right? Like, we went down to, what was it? New York, and Vegas, and like, we're pretty big guys, right?
Uh-huh.
I had a hard time almost fitting in those chairs.
I know.
I was a little too wide for those boys.
You want to go on an airplane.
It's uncomfortable.
If you don't want to pay an extra $1,000 for Comfort Plus or first class, I'll tell you right now, you ain't thin.
Yeah, it's true. It's there's a lot to it, and so it's like, you know what's so cool? Props to anyone that's trying though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Props
like,
them.
Good
job.
If you're trying, dude, that's awesome. If you're trying, dude, there's not much that I could just go off and talk about like I can with fitness. Like you, like our brother Connor.
Brother Connor.
Like, it's so cool you get to work out with him, right? Because obviously he's getting to know his stuff in the gym a little bit more. But I feel like you kind of took him under your wing a little bit, and that's really cool. Like, I would love to have someone to like take to the gym, like pass on what knowledge, and maybe even little, but I'd love to pass on what knowledge I do have to someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I kind of want someone like that too, like a little gym brother. So if there's anyone out there that wants to start going to the gym and you need some help, I may not be your best candidate, but I'd love to help.
Take Max when he gets back.
You don't think Max will listen to you, man?
Dude, I tried. Remember, and he was a slacker, man. He'd show
I'll
up.
take
He'd only
Max.
come like once, twice a week.
I'll take Max.
He claims it's going to be different when he gets home, but we'll see.
We'll see. I think you will, man. It's all about your personal drive.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about discipline.
Yeah.
You believe in motivation?
I had 100%. I 1,000,000% believe in motivation.
You believe in motivation?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this then. Do you think motivation is faulty? Want me to elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I want to say no, but yeah, have you elaborate?
Here's where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to set you up.
Okay.
Motivation comes and goes,
Mm-hmm.
but discipline will never fail you. Motivation will come and go, but discipline will never fail you.
I think that's motivation on like an outward sense. But if you got like inner motivation, that could never leave if you got a good mindset, you know? You're motivated to lose weight. You're motivated to get big. You're motivated to make lots of money in life. I think those traits, you're motivated to have patience. You're motivated to be a good person. I think those things can always be with you. But let's say, what would be an example? Freaking World War II.
Yeah.
Japan bombs the U.S. You're like, yeah, I got motivation now to go freaking take out Japan. And then we nuke them. They're donezo.
But
then that motivation's gone. So in that sense, yeah.
So is it good to, what's the difference between motivation and discipline then?
I don't know. I feel like discipline is more kind of like time.
You know what we should do?
What?
Let's call someone right now on the phone and ask them what the definition is.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Hey, you have your phone? Who should we call? Who's a wise person?
I don't know.
Durf? Let me think. Who can we call to ask this question? We could call Tiago. He would give us an answer right now.
I don't know if I have Tiago's number.
I don't think you do.
I have him on like Instagram and Facebook. If he'll answer on one of those.
Do you think we should try? Because I guarantee you can give us an answer what the difference is.
Yeah, maybe.
Give him a dial. Because I've been really pondering.
Or maybe I have his number. Was he in like a text group with us or something?
He might have been.
Tiago. No, probably not.
Call him on the gram.
On the gram.
I feel like, maybe I don't know if he has the gram actually. Do you have him on Messenger? He'll answer Messenger.
Let's see here. Your wife just tagged me in something.
Bracky?
Yeah. I think it's like
She's a good
makeup
gal.
thing.
Are you serious?
She always tags. It's like the makeup gives away.
Oh, to give the giveaways?
She always tags me.
She's a good gal.
Tiago.
Because
Oh.
Tiago's a wise brother.
Huh. No, I don't have him on Facebook.
I'll have to ask him later then.
You know what I mean? I'll just Google it, man.
Okay, Google what the definition of discipline is.
Definition of...
Because this is something that's been deeply on my mind for a while. Like, is it better to be disciplined or is it better to be extremely motivated? Or is there a difference?
Discipline. Definition. The practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. Oh, that's not the discipline we're looking for. This is like discipline, like beat your kid discipline.
Oh.
What? Where's the other definition?
Maybe that's the only definition.
It has a second one. It says a branch of knowledge typically one studied in higher education.
Like a form of discipline, like...
Yeah, like you're disciplined in science or something.
Right.
Is that not like a real word? Is that just like a slang term?
No, it's gotta be... See, it's gotta be derived from... It's gotta be derived from that, as a thing.
What's like a sentence I could use then? Discipline.
I'm very disciplined in going to the gym.
Okay, let me Google that. Very disciplined in going to the gym. We need a Jamie, man.
A what? A Jamie?
Jamie.
I know. Usually Brack is there for that, but
Definitely.
she's at her parents' house right now. I like the boys' podcasts. They're kind of
I
fun.
do too. They get spicy, man.
They do get spicy. Because you know which limits you can do with each other, right? You know, you kind of can set each other up for good topics a lot of the time. Imagine if we were high.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing we don't get high, man.
That was probably a good thing. We probably would get pretty dark places.
Okay, I can't find one. I came up with one while I was searching.
Okay, what?
This
what
is my
it?
definition.
Okay.
It could change right now, off the top of my head. It is setting a plan and sticking to it.
Okay.
That is discipline to me. You have a goal, you want to accomplish that goal, you have a plan, you want to accomplish that plan, and you stick to it, that's discipline.
See, to me, I think I agree with you. But that to me is just unfaltering motivation.
Yeah, I think they're pretty similar.
Could you argue that discipline is an unfaltering discipline? Wait, shiz.
Yeah, you botched
I just broke my brain.
You broke into your brain.
Could you argue that discipline is just an unfaltering motivation?
Yeah.
But could you argue it's not?
Yeah, I don't think it is, really.
Words are so limiting. That's the thing. Words are so limiting.
They are.
Frick words.
I think they're different. I think motivation is like something inside of you making you stick to a plan or goal, and discipline is the actual act of sticking to a plan or goal.
I think you can be motivated by an outside source.
Yeah.
Like, I think motivation can be something like, I think discipline is a decision.
Mm-hmm.
I have complete control over my discipline.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time with motivation, I don't have control over my motivation.
Yeah.
Like, I could wake up one morning and feel super unmotivated and not want to go to the gym, but because I have a choice of discipline in my head, I'll go to the gym still, or whatever it may be. So I think motivation is something that is something that's acted upon you by an outside source, whereas discipline is all internal.
Yeah.
Right, and some people can be way more receptive to motivation. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, probably I'd say like us, for example, we're probably way more receptive to motivation to some other guy that's kind of a loser, right?
Oh yeah.
So like maybe it's like we can be disciplined all day long, but we also can be like more receptive than another person to motivation. Right. That's that's great. I think that was revelation.
Along with that, I've been thinking kind of along those lines about meaning. You know, how do people find meaning in other things?
Yes.
And kind of big craze going around is, you know, mushrooms, go down, smoke this plant, psychedelics, go down, see your future, see what you really are, whatever, all that BS. And I know you kind of believe in it, but hear me out. I think it's total BS. So all these people, I know all of them aren't losers, but I feel like a large chunk are just straight up losers. I'll say it. They're going trying to find meaning in life in a stupid mushroom or plant or something. And all these people, they're busy trying to find the meaning of life in nothing, right? They're trying to find it in a mushroom or plant. And none of them have the discipline or motivation to find meaning in something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Whether that be through hard work, actually working hard, finding out who you really are inside, doing something difficult. I think that's the best way to really find out who you are, doing something difficult.
Yeah.
Whether that be, something with, religion.
Yeah.
Find the meaning in something. Whether that be like, even the gym.
Right.
Go and find meaning in something rather than find meaning in nothing by just going and smoking a stupid mushroom or something.
No, I see what you're saying. I think that's true. I think that's like a lot of time, like people that are just trying to abuse it or have an excuse to use it.
Yeah.
But I do think there's cases where it can be 100% beneficial. 100%.
I'd agree with helping with PTSD and stuff like that's awesome. But like in the sense, I'm going to go do it to find meaning in something or find out about my future or that stuff, I think that's total BS.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it can help you really clear up your mind if you have a fogged mind. Like, obviously, I don't know, but I
think, yeah.
I'd like to believe if you have a foggy mind, I think it could help you clear it up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe if it's like medical, you got like physically, like your mom was on some pills or something and you got a foggy mind, that helps you that way.
Yeah.
But just because you're an idiot and you're lazy, it's not going to help it. Go find meaning in
Well,
something that's actually going to be beneficial.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. I think if you are, it all comes down to reasons why you're using it, right?
Yeah.
So I think there's, like, and with like everything, I think it can be abused, used and abused. But like, yeah, I think so too. I think there's a lot better, less extreme options to finding meaning in life.
Yes.
Oh, 100% agree with that. I agree with that.
That was my point.
I like that. No, I agree with you. Like, for example, I won't say I won't ever. But I'm not saying I
It's on
plan
your
to.
mind,
I'm
huh?
not, no, what I'm
It's on
saying
your
is
mind.
I'm not arrogant enough to say, yeah, I'll never do it. Because who knows? Who knows?
I think it'd be kind of interesting, not going to lie.
I think it would too. But that's the reason. I don't want to do it, at least at this point in my life, because my life's going good. I feel like I am able to think clearly, to a certain extent at least. And I have tools right now that help me think clearly. So if I were to use it right now, I think I would be doing more of the abusing side of it, right? Yeah. I don't need it. I don't feel like I need it.
The only reason I'd ever do it and why I'd be somewhat curious, it's not to like find meaning in anything or stuff like that, but more so I just have such a hard time like believing people's stories. It's not that I don't, but people are like, oh, like I saw my future, like
Yeah.
this is going to happen to me, like I know the meaning of my life and stuff. I just have such a hard time believing it does that. I just like to see for myself it really does.
Right.
So,
Gotcha. No, that makes sense.
but yeah, I most likely never will.
Yeah. I won't. I don't know for sure. I think Brigham Young said like something about not psychedelics, maybe he's kind of crazy, but he said something about, I don't even know where I'm going with this.
Said something about something.
Yeah, he said something about something. I know that for sure.
He said a lot of somethings.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that. I don't even know where I was going with this. I was on my way home from work today. I was like low-key falling asleep.
Like you always do.
Yeah, but today was particularly bad. I was like halfway mid-sentence and I just stopped talking to my dad. And he's like, what? And I was like, and I do not remember what I was going to say. So I had to come up with something on the spot so it didn't look like I was falling asleep. And I remember what I said, but I said something and he just like did a weird laugh and I was like, oh shit, that didn't make sense at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's a problem I have. Maybe the psychedelics would help that.
Staying awake.
Like when we were coming home from ice fishing, you remember that?
Yeah, just freaking pound a 5-hour energy.
They don't do shiz to me.
Dude, I think if you pound it enough, they do something.
Probably explode my heart. I already have naturally high blood pressure, Cooper.
Hey, would you rather die in a car crash or take the risk of blood pressure?
I'd rather just stay awake and not fall asleep while I'm driving.
Well, we already realized that's not an option for you.
No, we went fishing a few weeks ago. Me, Tom, and Cooper. And we're driving home after staying the whole night on the lake. We were ice fishing. And next thing I know, I'm asleep at the wheel.
In the other lane.
In the other lane.
In the oncoming traffic lane.
And here comes a big old F-350 truck or something like that. And I'm like sleeping, and then Tom's like, Krayden, Krayden, Krayden. And I was like, oh, and I swerved back right before we hit that truck. I've come home from work before. I'm driving home on this like not canal road, but like this Arrowhead. And I like doze off, and next thing I know, I'm awake in the other lane, and there's cars going all around me. That's actually a traumatic experience. I was pretty shooken up about that.
Wait, what happened? There's cars all around you?
Yeah.
Like you were in the other lane?
So I was in the other lane, and then I wake up, and there's a car veering off to my right, and a car that's going off into the ditch, and it comes out of the ditch. Because I was in their lane. I was asleep.
Well, I've never heard about this.
Dude, because I think it was pretty traumatic for me. I was pretty like upset about it. Like physically, I was like scared to drive. Legit. I was legit scared to drive for like a good 2 months. Like PTSD-ish style. And so, but I've got over that since.
Good to hear.
Thank you, mushrooms. Just kidding. But no, but it's a serious thing, dude. I don't know what it is. I've done it ever since I was young. Like right as I get in the car, I fall asleep, and I don't know. If there's any doctors out there that can help me, let me know.
Like I fall asleep super fast, like passenger or something.
Yeah.
But never driving.
Dude,
But I can't even fall asleep as a passenger anymore.
Really?
The people I drive with most. You, I'm too scared to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's fair. You should be.
And my mom and my dad are both not very good drivers.
What do you mean they're not?
They're
good drivers?
terrible. They're just not good
How are they
drivers.
terrible drivers?
Well, my dad about crashes every 2 seconds of his life.
Is he on his phone or something a lot?
No, there's no explanation to it. I don't even know.
No.
I don't know if he didn't check his mirrors.
Just
like he was pulling a
one.
trailer the other day
Yeah.
and I was with him. I don't know if he didn't look over his shoulder, but starts merging. And I look over and there's a little car and like the truck mirror, like the tow mirror, is literally like over the top of it.
Oh my god!
Like that's how close. I was like, dad, and he like pulls over. And my mom, she's just bad too. I don't know. She's the doesn't pay attention type. She's on her phone. She's getting gum. She's getting snacks from the back. I don't even know. So she scares me too. So
yeah, well at least she got you some nice AirPods.
she did get me some nice AirPods. Thanks, Mom.
I've been wanting some now.
I don't think she listens to these anymore, but thanks, Mom.
After I probably offended her that one time.
What one?
When I said you guys, all the Wilsons do is shit on us.
Oh.
I don't think your mom liked that very much. Remember she texted
I don't
us?
think you even said that. I think it was like something else. I don't even remember.
I don't know, but I didn't mean.
So I remember. I don't think it was even bad.
I didn't mean any harm by it at all. But I do say things a lot that probably do offend people. People stop wearing black wife beaters to the gym. Holy shit! Sorry, I had to get that out.
Good, let him know, man.
Stop wearing little pearl necklaces. Holy shit!
There's freak, man. There's lots of messed up people.
There are a lot of messed up people.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to talk about today on the podcast?
I want to say Happy St. Patrick's Day, wasn't it? Just St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Go punch a ginger or something for
Punch
St. Patrick's
ginger.
Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Just kidding. Don't punch a ginger.
Kick him.
Kick him.
Isn't that actually
St. Patrick's Day just makes you want to kick a ginger, man.
Kick a little ginger.
Kick a ginger.
Yeah, it does. I know who just to call. Do you?
A ginger kid?
Yeah.
The kick?
Yeah. You have any ideas? Who you could call?
Yeah, I don't really want to kick that ginger kid, though.
Who?
I don't, just any ginger, man.
Dude.
I see a ginger walking through Walmart. I say St. Patrick's Day, free game. Just go kick him.
Dude, come on, man. I'm tired.
National holiday, man.
It's an international holiday.
International holiday.
You don't have very many of those, but that's an international holiday.
Who in the freak was St. Patrick?
I'm pretty sure he was Italian.
He was I thought for sure he was Irish or something.
I thought he was too, but my uncle told me he was Italian.
Huh.
Can we look that up?
Yeah, we'll look it up.
But
I'll be Jamie for today.
I heard he's Italian.
Is
Is St. Patrick Italian? Is St. Patrick Mario?
Who is St. Patrick?
No. Search where the hell he's from.
Okay, well, I just want to know who St. Patrick is.
He's a saint. I belong to the Church of Jesus.
Your Wi-Fi
Christ
sucks,
of
man.
Latter-day
Your Wi-Fi sucks.
Saints.
Oh, Saints. Yeah. Okay. Where was St.
We
Patrick?
spent half this damn podcast waiting for you to search something that
Sorry,
you can't find.
I'm not. St. Patrick was born in Britain to a family of Roman descent. At 16, he was kidnapped from his family villa by Irish raiders and sold into slavery. Around the beginning of the 3rd century, he spent 6 years in the west of Ireland, herding sheep, and during this difficult time, he turned to his faith for comfort.
So he's English.
So he was kidnapped at 16, so I think he's an Ireland man. Who said he was from freaking Italy, man?
I'm pretty sure my uncle did.
Oh. He was born in Britain.
But to family of Roman descent.
Yes.
Which could imply Italian.
But then at 16, he was kidnapped by Irish raiders and carried into slavery in Ireland.
At what year? What year was this?
Let me see here.
Patrick, huh? St. Patrick.
Good old Patrick.
Where did leprechauns come from out of this holiday, you know?
What year was St. Patrick around?
What a great Google search.
460 A.D.
Are
He
you
is believed
serious?
to have died on March 17th, around 460 A.D.
Holy, he ain't that. He's old.
I'm going to look, where did leprechauns come from, too?
That's a good question.
Leprechauns come from.
Don't they come from hell?
They got gold, man. They're good little.
Exactly. You know who else have gold? Satan.
This is funny. Tales of these small creatures first emerged in the 8th century when legends about tiny water dwellers began circulating among the Celts.
Water dwellers?
Tiny water dwellers. Their name is thought to come from the word leprechauns, meaning small body. No surprise there, as they were said to only be 2 to 3 feet tall. Oh, so they're kind of like the Loch Ness Monster or something, or a Bigfoot.
It's like if a dwarf and a Loch Ness Monster had a baby, you'd have a leprechaun.
Like someone had a leprechaun hiding in the water.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they'd swim around underwater, get all these crash ships gold.
Ah.
That's why they had the gold.
Where'd the rainbow come from?
See, I don't know. Should we Google that too?
Yeah, might as well. We're already in this rabbit hole.
What is the deal with leprechauns and rainbows?
You ever see Insidious? They have a leprechaun in that movie.
I think so.
I have a headache.
This just says leprechauns are said to hide their gold at the end of a rainbow.
No shit!
Yeah. Why are rainbows associated with St. Patrick's Day? Patrick was a Christian saint who preached God's word in a country transitioned from paganism. St. Patrick viewed the rainbow as a representation of God's promise to never destroy the earth with a flood. That's in the Bible.
Ah, so
Bible.
it's biblical.
It is biblical.
Okay.
Okay. The rainbow, they really did a twist on this. It's just what it says in the Bible. It's God's promise not to flood the earth after Noah.
Oh.
I learned this, man.
Okay. Fair enough. Respect for the leprechauns. If you're a leprechaun, I have respect for you.
Let me see where leprechauns got their gold then.
Yeah, that's true.
Where did?
Because they ain't mining it.
No, not if they're water dwellers, man.
Yeah.
And they're little. They can't move much dirt.
Unless you ever see Bering Sea gold?
Uh-uh.
And it's like where they find gold on the floor of the ocean.
They're gold. I saw Outer Banks where they find gold.
Bring her home, John B. Bring her home.
I hate that guy. All you Outer Banks fan, I think you'd all agree John B's dad, Big John, he sucks.
Oh, so he's alive?
Have you not seen it?
Dude, I've only watched till seasons. I haven't finished season 1 yet.
Sorry, man.
That's okay. I already figured. I saw the TikToks.
Oh.
Seen all the TikToks?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about. They're terrible. They're terrible.
We would have to get into it.
They keep popping up. Though.
I too.
They keep popping up.
Oh my gosh, they're funny, but they're like they're really bad.
I get a giggle out of them.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you know exactly what I'm talking about.
If you guys know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Comment if you know.
Yeah, let us know if you know.
Fresh. Yeah. Wild. Those are funny though. Okay. I'm not going to read that. That's not where the leprechauns got their gold. Oh, Africans. I want leprechauns. Not where Africans got their gold.
We know where Africans got their gold, bro.
I don't think this is right. This says they're famous for being cobblers.
Like shoemakers?
Yeah, associated with shoemakers, and this profession is what earns them their iconic pots of gold. But I don't think
that doesn't make sense. Do shoemakers really make that much money?
No. Yeah, so. Yeah, we got some conflicting
stories.
Yeah. Oh, this one. What is a leprechaun's weakness?
Oh.
Leprechaun's only weakness are the 4-leaf clover, wrought iron, and the destruction of his gold.
I thought it would be the sun.
Which could be used to kill the leprechaun. Dude, they probably get some nasty sunburns.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, all you leprechauns out there. You better be wearing that SPF 60 plus.
Yeah, for
Nothing
real.
under.
And none of that freaking organic shiz either.
No, it doesn't work. Dude, we have this kid. I won't drop his name, but this is when I was a wee lad going on little scout trips, you know. And we were up in the Uintas and who? No. I'll tell you after.
Okay,
you know who he is. He drew you a picture. That's
okay. Oh my gosh.
But anyway, his mom is big into like the organic, natural stuff.
I'm sure
So she made him a homemade mosquito repellent.
Oh no.
That thought would work. So we're in the Uintas, you know, right on the lake. So
and it's bug heaven up there.
Mosquitoes, bugs everywhere. We're all spraying up with the what is it?
The deep
wood.
Deep wood.
Deep wood probably gives you cancer, but you know it's good at keeping those mosquitoes off.
You're not getting gonorrhea.
No, and this kid, he's rubbing up with his mom's organic mosquito repellent.
Yep.
And let me tell you, that thing was not a repellent, but it was an attractant.
No.
That boy, you couldn't even see his arms. He had so many mosquitoes on him.
Are you serious?
Yes. Like, not even like...
Poor guy.
He didn't have many mosquito bites as one would normally get. He had like 5 times as much.
Oh, frick, dude.
So, yeah.
Poor guy. He's a tender soul.
He's a tender soul. Got a girlfriend now. He's living the high life.
Yeah. We've heard stories about his girlfriend and him, and yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. Good people.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's it. I don't got anything else.
Yeah.
I gotta pee really bad. Sorry, urinate. I need to urinate really bad. And we gotta go to the gym. I gotta eat some dinner. You already go to the gym today?
Yeah, I might max today.
On bench?
Yeah.
Dude, I've got PTSD from benching.
I'm thinking about starting to cut.
Oh,
My mom said I was getting fat today.
Dude, you are kind of.
Dude, how am I getting fat, man?
But I can see your belly through your stomach.
You can still kind of see I still kind of got abs, man.
Well, that's good. But, yeah, no, I've never even talked because I'm a fat ass, but.
And I've put on, like.
They put on some serious weight.
Let me think here. I started at 180, and I'm like 210 now.
210.
I put on 30 pounds in like 4 or 5 months.
I know. You put on some serious weight, dog.
So I think I'm going, yeah.
You're almost as heavy as me.
We're going max today, see what the extra bulkage could do. If I feel good.
I feel alright today. I had a good sauna sesh on Saturday when you ditched me.
Dude, sorry, man. You were gone all day.
No, I wasn't. Where was I? I was working. That's
Yeah.
right. No, it was good. I enjoyed the sauna sesh.
Yeah, so we might do that. If
I had a 30-minute sauna sesh.
Did you always say that? And then every time I go in with you, it's like 15.
I brother swear. What happened was, I was 20 minutes. I was going to do 20 minutes. And then, call it good. But right at 20 minutes, this guy walked in. And we started talking.
Oh,
And so, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see the poundage you can put up if I'm not sore. I still know if I'm recovered fully.
I think I'm doing all right. I might try.
And then we might start the cut.
You can start the cut, huh?
Yeah.
Cuts suck.
I won't drop down more under 190 for sure.
Yeah. I like to be around 215.
Yeah.
I think.
You want to start the cut with me, man?
No, I don't think I can handle it mentally.
Come on, man.
Dude, you know food is my comfort.
Dude, I'm not going hard cut.
You know,
I am just going
just a
to
calorie
eat.
deficit.
Yes, and the calorie deficit, I'm going to eat the same amount of food. This is my plan, but just the healthy stuff. I eat pretty healthy anyway, but I'm cutting out like all unhealthy carbs. No snacking on white bread or Nutella and pretzels. Nutella and pretzels is my weakness, man.
Yeah, those are good.
And then it's like one spoonful is like 200 calories.
Yeah.
I think that's probably half my poundage I put on was from freaking Nutella.
Dude, I don't know what to do. I've only eaten healthy the last like month, 2 months. I'm not losing much.
Dude, you had a donut the other day, man.
I know.
I don't believe you.
But I usually don't get donuts.
So you can't get donuts ever.
Like, come on, the occasional donut's fine.
Maybe the occasional donut.
But no, I've been doing pretty. Actually, I've been getting a little better. Actually, I take that back. I've been starting to tone up a little bit.
See, I have no idea what I'm doing, so we're just going to see if I might run, walk on the treadmill a little more, and then just eat healthy. Just cut out my unhealthy food.
Yeah.
And that'll be less calories than I'm eating now. So
Yeah, that's true.
we'll see if we start losing a little bit of weight, some body fat. We'll see.
Get ready for summer season.
Get ready for
Pool parties. Mm-hmm. I want to go to a pool party. And
I don't get invited to many pool parties. So.
I don't either. I've been slamming a pool for a long time.
I'm saying, I want to. Anyone out there has a pool?
You're
having a party, man. Invite us.
Or if you want help setting it up, we'll help set it up.
Yeah, dude. We'll sponsor you guys.
This is our platform. We want to do a pool party. We don't have a pool, but we want to do a pool party. So let us know if you have a pool and you want to do a pool party. Preferably our friends. If any of you are listening that have a pool, I have a few in mind. I'm not going to say names. You know who you are. If you have a pool, let's do a pool party. Seriously, this summer. Seriously, text me, DM me, Snapchat me. Let's get something going. Our Sea Bash service will host the event. We'll get underway and also, guys, we have some big things coming. We've got some big things coming.
I thought we could announce it a while ago, man, but it's taking a minute.
We're want to make sure it's right.
Probably next week or the week after.
Next week or the week after. I think you're right. I think we can get that big announcement underway, and you guys are going to be excited, and we're excited for it. I don't got anything else.
I think we're good, man.
Okay, peace out, home dogs.
God bless America.
America win the World Baseball Classic.
Let's go.
Are they playing Japan or Mexico?
I'm not going to see who wins.
Freak whoever they're playing.